Some people hear, "let's go out," and feel excited. Others hear the same words and instantly feel drained. And no, loving to stay at home doesn't mean you're boring, antisocial, or missing out on life. Psychology shows something very different. In fact, people who genuinely enjoy staying at home often have brains wired for depth, not noise. And once you understand what's happening in their mind, the outside world starts making a lot more sense. The myth is simple. If you prefer staying at home, you lack ambition or social skills. The truth, many people who love being home aren't running away from life, they're protecting their mental energy. Let's break down the real psychology behind people who love staying at home and why their choice is often misunderstood. 1. Their brain processes stimulation more deeply. Crowded places, loud music, constant conversations. For some brains, that's entertainment. For others, it's overload. Psychologists call this higher sensitivity to stimulation. Their brain doesn't filter noise the way most people's brains do. It processes everything: sounds, faces, emotions, movement, all at once. Staying home isn't avoidance, it's regulation. Home gives their nervous system space to breathe. 2. They restore energy internally, not socially. Some people recharge by being around others. Others recharge by being alone. Psychology links this to how dopamine and acetylcholine work in the brain. People who love staying at home often feel energized by quiet focus, reflection, familiar environments. Social stimulation doesn't fuel them, it costs them. So when they choose home, they're not being lazy, they're choosing the environment where their mind works best. 3. They crave depths over novelty. Going out often means repeating the same patterns: loud places, surface-level conversations, forced fun. People who love staying home usually value depth more than novelty. They'd rather read, think, create, have one meaningful conversation. Psychologists link this to a high need for cognition, enjoying thinking itself. To them, staying home isn't doing nothing, it's doing something internally. 4. They dislike social performance, not people. Here's an important distinction. They don't hate people, they hate performing. Outside spaces often demand constant reactions, fake enthusiasm, small talk, social masks. At home, they can exist without pretending. Psychology shows that people who prefer staying at home often score higher in authenticity. They'd rather be real in silence than loud and fake in public. 5. Their sense of identity is stable. Many people rely on external activity to feel valuable. If they're not busy, visible, or social, they feel uncomfortable. People who love staying at home usually don't have that problem. Psychologists associate this with self-concept clarity, knowing who you are without constant validation. They don't need to go out to feel alive. They already feel grounded. 6. They're highly selective with their energy. Staying home isn't isolation, it's selectivity. These people don't say yes to everything because they understand burnout. They value emotional boundaries. They know energy is limited. Psychology calls this self-regulation. They don't spread themselves thin. They choose carefully where their time and attention go. 7. They associate home with psychological safety. Home is predictable, safe, controlled. For many people, this creates a calm baseline for the nervous system. When your mind is naturally active, safety matters more than excitement. That's why staying home feels peaceful, not boring. Now, honesty matters. Not everyone who stays home is emotionally healthy. Some people isolate due to fear, anxiety, or past hurt. But psychology makes one thing clear: loving to stay home isn't the same as avoiding life. The difference is choice. Choosing home means self-awareness. Hiding at home means fear. And only you know which one applies to you. So if you love staying at home, remember this: you're not missing out. You're opting in to clarity, peace, and mental space. The world rewards noise, but growth often happens in quiet rooms. Some people chase stimulation, others build themselves. If you're someone who finds strength in solitude, in meaning and calm, subscribe to this channel, because here we don't shame quiet minds, we understand them.